In essence, her tone, its texture and hue, is an external attraction to the shape of her truth. The contour of her lips, the softness of her voice, and the vision it conceives will ensnare you with the depth of her speech. The plunge in her back leads you further into a world enchanted by the being in her and secured by her worth. Like the paint spilled on a blank canvas, she takes form. In singularity, she is a wonder, a mystery, a tale. As her story unfolds, every layer exposes even more to behold. An endless journey from her eyes to her soul makes you want to go deeper. You need to know her. In death, her absence is unbearable and eats at our viscera. Forgetting all she has taught us that lives on in our lives, we can only remember the physical loss of her frame. The guilt in abandoning her need is only combated by the emptiness created in her absence and estranged to her compliance with survival. In her creation was an intentional trait, endowed and influence bequeathed to no other mortal like her. When love's hold embraces her, it is grown by her strength. When sorrow touches her, by the same strength, it is transformed. With powers that come from which all is made, a heavenly art she is to contemplate. A gift, a treasure, she is earth, water, and heavenly body. The weather of the world is manipulated in her emotions. With war in her grip, peace lay between her thighs. When you see her on bended knee, with her hands held high, it can feel like her prayer holds up the sky. A vessel chosen to bring forth that which God creates, her fear is in her burden of its command. Her illusion is shattered by a love that turns power into sleepless nights and a child that turns her confidence into faith. When we see her in this state, it is hard to imagine that this which endears her to us the most is that which takes the most from her. Mothering makes her human. Mothering makes her wonder turn into will. Mothering erases beauty with obligation. Mothering puts her needs last and builds a nation. Mothering is where all life begins, and once mothering begins, it never ends. Don't take her for granted. In her lies all God's gift. In her lies the flanking, adjoining to all that there is.